coming in than expected, and less is actually going out. Henry Rossoff has a closer look for us from City Hall.
Children and families should not be the first targeted when our city has to make cuts.
Education advocates rallied in the Bronx against what they thought would be Mayor Eric Adams continuing to order across-the-board budget cuts. The mayor blamed the cost of the migrant crisis and expiring federal stimulus aid.
We understand that we are in a budget crisis, but that does not mean we're going to skip out on our young people.
But Tuesday, the mayor's budget announcement was a lot less gloom and doom than expected. Adams last week had already begun rolling back some of the previous cuts to fire, police, sanitation, and summer school, and citing better than expected tax returns and better management of the migrant crisis, he announced there would be no more cuts for now in his $109 billion budget. In fact, it's $2 billion more than last year.
We balanced the budget without unduly burdening New Yorkers with tax hikes or massive service reductions.
The city will also be getting a lot of help from the state. Governor Kathy Hochul says the federal government must get control of the border and pay back New York. But for now, she's proposing $2.4 billion in new migrant funding this year in her executive budget. That would be an increase in the $1.9 billion from last year. And New York City will see other funding increases as well, including a combined $342 million for schools.
We've been shouldering this burden for far too long.
The state has been saying for some time it would help the city, and city councilmen have saying the mayor should have known about the better tax revenue. So Mayor Adams is facing questions about why he keeps talking about cuts to crucial services.
There are going to be people who are critiquing us, but you know what? We are the men and the women in the arena, and we know what it took. We know what we have to do, and we have to stay focused.
That's just a little taste of the mayor defending himself, but many of his critics are out with strongly worded statements this Tuesday. The Working Families Party, left-leaning, often critical of the mayor, saying, quote, he shouldn't get credit for putting out a fire that he started. At City Hall, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.
And Pix 11 will have a chance to